What's up, guys? Jay Wink here. So yes, as you can see, I posted all my Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. videos since the winter break, and I posted another video called the Bear Song Project. That is for science, but if you guys want to look at it and watch it, I'd say it's pretty funny, if I say so myself. You know, it was kind of a last minute thing that we had to do for our science class, and we just kind of put it together. And if you guys liked it, thought it was funny, please like that video, because we didn't put a whole lot of time and effort into it, and we could really appreciate the likes and stuff. And especially if you got comments, please put them below. It's gonna be awesome, because we're hoping you guys do like it. But yes, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Episode 14, I believe. Yes, episode 14, Love in the Time of Hydra. So yes, Love in the Time of Hydra was a great episode. I really loved this episode. I think this is a good episode. This is one of the good episodes that came back. Now, since we've kind of got back into that loop now, we are into this good sort of point where now the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has got back on its feet since the winter finale. So, yes. I'm going to start with my tougher moments here. Opening with number 5 is the opening with Ward and Agent 33. So, yes, the opening with Agent Ward and Agent Ward and Agent 33 was really good. I'd say their whole kind of storyline was all pretty good. I do have to say it wasn't you know, I did like it. It's an honorable mention, definitely, later on, but kind of I did like this opening scene. It kind of set the stage for what was going to happen and kind of what they were planning to do. And I did kind of like seeing I liked seeing Ward and Agent 33 kind of play off each other like this at the beginning of the episode and throughout the episode. I thought it was pretty good, and I really do like those. I really did like Brett Dalton working with Meg Na Wen, because that's kind of who she is until the end of the episode, where we see her come back as the actual actress that plays Agent 33. So, yes, moving to number 4 is the real S.H.I.E.L.D. meeting. So, yes, the real S.H.I.E.L.D. meeting I thought was very interesting. I really did like to see that sort of thing, where it was like they were talking about how Nick Fury was kind of not the best director, and he kept a lot of secrets, and that Coulson is following in his footsteps. I really did like that whole meeting, and then Hunter really playing off them and saying this stuff like, Coulson may not be the best, man in charge, but he's still got the heart for it, and he's still, doing what needs to be done. I really did like that, and it was just really good, I think, in my opinion. But, I just really was interested in seeing this whole meeting go down, and I was really on the edge of my seat the whole time when this was happening. And actually, I was really following along the whole episode, because I'm really glad that this sort of thing was happening, because this is a real good turn for the show to take now, especially with Agent Weaver, one character that we officially do know from the past season, come back and be like, this is the the real thing, this is the real S.H.I.E.L.D. And so then, now moving to my number 3 is Skye goes to Fury's safe house and gets her her glove, so to speak. I did like this. It was very interesting. I really did like to see Coulson actually put her in a safe house, besides kind of instead of her just being locked up in the holding cell in the base. But, it was very interesting to see that sort of dynamic happen. I really did like it. And I just really liked seeing Daisy get her gloves, her gauntlets sort of thing. Even though they weren't officially her gauntlets, she got her gloves. So, and that's one step further to getting her gauntlets, and I really think that's going to be really interesting and really cool. And Fury's safe house, come on. It's going to be really interesting, and especially since in the Age of Ultron trailers, we see Fury in a house, which is more than likely Hawkeye's house. But, I just felt like, oh, that's a really cool connection sort of thing, But moving to my number 2 is Hunter and Bobby's moment when they talk about, and then before his escape and his escape. Now, this was a really strong moment. I rewatched the episode less than 15-30 minutes ago, and I was really just captivated by Nick Blood and Adrian Pilecki's performance. It was so good, especially when Lance was just like, what Bobby was like, what do you want me to do? You know, what I want this to work out. What do you want me to do? And Lance is just like, walk away. Walk away. We can be together by ourselves. We don't even have to worry about S.H.I.E.L.D. or anything like that. We can just be you and me. And I really did like that. I thought that was a really interesting dynamic. I really did love that. It was a strong scene. Those two have strong chemistry, I have to say, and it works fantastic. And I really did like that. It was really great. So, moving to some honorable mentions is, for my first honorable mention is Coulson's story about his father and the origins of Lola. Yes, very interesting. I did like to see that sort of happen. Coulson actually giving us some exposition about his past, because we never really do get a lot of exposition about Coulson's past, and I really did like that. And to hear that was that him and his father built Lola back together, and Coulson still has that today, so he still has some respect for his father. And you know, it's kind of like, in my opinion, it's like this is a piece of his father that he does not want to let go. This is something that he's going to cherish for the rest of his life, and it's going to be pretty cool. That's all I've got to say. Really hits home here. I think we can all relate to that. But yes, moving to my number 3. Well, my other honorable mention. I don't even know where it came, but I guess I saw Agent 33. But is the when Ward tells Agent 33 that he's kind of over S.H.I.E.L.D. and that they plan to go and get Bakshi for Agent 33. I really did like to see where Ward was like, look, anything that happened between me and S.H.I.E.L.D. is not there anymore. She shot me. You know, what more can I do? There's nothing that I could do, you know. It's just, she shot me. That's it. Now what's going to happen? You know, nothing's going to happen between us. So, and I really did like the whole thing where they broke into Talbot's base. I just wish I was like Ward. I was just like the whole time when Ward was doing this, and he came in there and was like, "Oh, you got some problems, huh?" And he just was like, you know, and you saw that, and I was just like, Ward, don't kill anybody. And at the end of the episode, I was just like, okay, Ward, you're going on a good path now. Don't kill any more people, you know? Just don't kill anybody else. Because I really don't want him to kill anybody else. Because I really want him to come back to Team Coulson, or have him kind of work with them. Not be like affiliate, you know, not be like May or Sky or anything like that. But I want him to have some kind of relationship to him. I want that sort of thing to happen. I want this to be kind of good. But yes, moving to my number 1 top moment is the end credits scene and the trailer for next week's episode. Oh my god, next week's episode is going to be so amazing. And then the end credit scene with Ward and Agent 33 trying to make Bakshi comply now. Who knows what they're going to do to him to make him what he's going to comply for. You know, what they're going to do with him. I don't think we're going to see them for a while. But, you know, and it's going to be, who knows when they're going to come back. They might be back next week. I highly doubt it, though, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be focusing on the real S.H.I.E.L.D. versus Agent Coulson's S.H.I.E.L.D. But I'm pretty sure next week, you know, well, the week after, we'll see him come back. We'll see that. We'll see Ward and Agent 33 come back. Maybe. Or we might see a little after credit scene of Bakshi doing something, you know, or because I think that'd be really interesting. So yes, guys, definitely 5 winks out of 5. Fantastic episode. Really looking forward to next week's episode. Oh my god, it's gonna be so amazing. I think, in my opinion, it's just gonna look awesome. It's gonna be so badass. But yes, loving the time of Hydra. Great job. They did a great job in this episode. And I'll see you guys next week for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode 15.